Shine, shine, shine your light. Shine, shine, shine your light. Hello, this is Nancy Maddox from Shine Your Light Ministry, Radio Ministry, and I'm broadcasting from WYTV in Charlotte. I'm in Little Rock, Arkansas, and our very special guest is in Memphis, Tennessee. I'd like to take a few minutes to introduce Mr. Tariq Moore. He's doing fantastic things, him and his wife, in Memphis, Tennessee. He's a creative genius that's created Jookin Memphis, which is a urban dance crew for young youth and helping them. He also has street dancing. He also has the Milwaukee Teens conferences, Inspire, that him and his wife created, that deals with conflicts and resolutions with the young people. He also has a You Dig Dance Academy, where he teaches in very important things to the youth, including how to street dance and how to carry that over and build self-esteem for them. So it's very, very exciting. I'm happy to have him today. Tariq, would you mind just starting out a little bit about what Jookin Memphis is and how you started?
Yes, certainly. And embracing what we've been doing here for the last 10 years. So, yeah, about 20 years ago, I actually started dancing here locally. It was basically our outlet. It was our alternative to being out in the streets. Of course, Memphis, much like other heavy populated metropolitan cities, we have a lot of crime. So this art form is an indigenous art form that I took to when I was 13 years old. And I never let go.
Well, thank you, Tariq. That's fantastic. I love it. I can't dance, but I love to watch it. So I just love what you're doing. It's so encouraging the youth. It's doing something that's fun for them and teaching them and really building their self-esteem. I love that. If it's okay, I'd like to read the mission statement, which is to inspire and develop youth using dance and classical music as conduits for exploring education, training, and entertainment while enhancing their life and workforce skills. So if you'll elaborate a little bit more about that, on how you accomplish that. I mean, how do you enhance their life and workforce skills through the training and education that you and your wife do?
Well, UDIG stands for Universal Dance Interdisciplinary Guild. So with the interdisciplinary model that we've created, we basically integrate both artistic skills, life skills, and workforce skills. So initially, we build a relationship through the art. Primarily, Memphis Jookin is primarily young black males between the ages of 13 to 25 years of age. And statistically, here in Memphis, a lot of black males do not graduate from high school. So with that, we meet them with the art form. So we're able to build a relationship, of course, through that hip hop, which predominantly, most of the young people love and they embrace. So through that artistic element of hip hop and through the dance, we're able to build a relationship, and then it grows from there. And I really want to put an emphasis on that. And I think that's where we miss a lot of our young people, because we like to point them to where they need to go instead of meeting them where they are. So a lot of them just really love hip hop. And of course, I love hip hop music. But with hip hop music, we're able to then start to basically just go down what we call the ETE pathway. The ETE pathway consists of education, training, and entertainment and entrepreneurship. So that pathway, we're able to teach them quite a bit, because once we started to enroll a lot of the young men, we started to see that they lacked life skills and workforce skills, time management, public speaking, you know, financial literacy, and the list goes on of different things that we have in the curriculum that we teach. So it's different workshops. So when a young person comes and dance, you know, that's one thing. But when it's time for them to actually perform, and that's when we really started to see where young black men were lacking. We would hire them to do different performances, but yet they wouldn't be on time, or they wouldn't email us back, or et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So it's like, okay, well, how can we build the whole child as opposed to just teaching them dance? So we got investors to buy into our vision, and they started to help us set up different entrepreneurial workshops, and it really just started to grow from there. And in the last 10 years, we've impacted over 8,000 young people, and out of those 8,000 young people, we have a lot of successful stories to share. So that's basically it in a nutshell. It's just an innovative way of connecting with young people in a way that they feel comfortable and learning different life skills and workforce skills.
Wow, Tariq, I love that. I think it's absolutely fantastic. 8,000 young lives have been touched. My goodness, that is just phenomenal. It's so exciting. I also found, I read up on it, read up on urban ballet a little bit, and I found that there was a saying, it was in a synopsis, and I want to read that too, because it made my heart flutter. There's a movement rising from the inner city streets of Memphis, Tennessee, and taking the dance world by storm. Jookin, Jookin, aka gangster walking, bucking, chopping. It's an art form like none other, defying the laws of physics with freestyle movement and hip-hop swag. So I wanted you to talk a little bit about that, because it says it's defying the law of physics. Does that mean that the dancing just really is and I've watched your videos, watched a lot of your stuff, and it really does defy the law of physics. So I wanted you to talk a little bit about the dancing itself, and just kind of let us know, because I believe a lot more young people are going to be watching this video and watching this interview, and I believe in dreaming very big. I have big faith equals a big dream, and guess what? I think it could go. It could go nationwide. It probably are. You are probably already have segments all over the country, but I think this thing, the training and the conferences, could really be great for everyone. So if you'll elaborate a little bit about the dance itself, that would be great.
No problem. Yeah, urban ballet. So what we actually did, so from Memphis Jookin, from Gangster Walking, which is the origin, and I really want to, let me go into depth about this. So, you know, in Memphis, again, you know, we really had a crossroad that we had to decide, you know, whether you were going to live the gangster lifestyle, or you could choose to gangster walk. And that was the ultimatum in my neighborhood where I grew up. So I chose to gangster walk instead of being a gangster. But yet we still had to reside in the same environment, but yet we had a channel to express our anger. As opposed to using the gun, we would use dance moves. So from gangster walking, then you had Memphis Jookin to evolve. Gangster walking was more expressive, more like brute energy that we would exert through different movements. And then Memphis Jookin, which is a foot-based dance style. And then, since we mastered Memphis Jookin, what we did was created a syllabus, a codified syllabus called the Jook Book, which is a comparative analysis to classical ballet. So because of the technique that we have in our feet, we really have a lot of movements in common with ballet. So that's when we started to call it the urban ballet after we wrote the Jook Book. And we do defy gravity. We honestly do. If you look at the Lexus commercial or the Apple Music commercial, which stars Little Buck, which is one of the elite Memphis Jookers, you know, that does the urban ballet and has the international platform. And as you can see, like the toe moves, you know, we really do have this way of defying natural ability, which is, you know, phenomenal and something that I love taking part in. So yeah, we do defy gravity quite a bit, but it takes quite a bit of work to learn at that level of mastery. I do want to touch on when you talked about faith, because it took so much to get to this point. My faith particularly is just one that has carried me through all of the trials and tribulations that you have to go through in order to build anything. So through faith, we've been able to really touch the world in so many facets, and we still are. So yeah, God has allowed us not only to have the faith, but to have the moves to show our faith, not only on the dance floor, but also in the business world. And in general, you know, that's what it looks like. So I'm looking forward to teaming up with NASA at some point to see at what level we defy gravity. And I'm certain that they'll take to the book that we've written, and we'll discover more. So, you know, that way I can come back with some more proof that we do defy gravity. But when you can spin on your toes 5 times, when you can spin on your toe 5 times, I think that qualifies as defying gravity at some level.
Absolutely, I agree with you. Wow, it's just so exciting to me. I just love it. So Little Buck is from Memphis, and he's in those commercials that are airing all the time. That's the one I see when I'm watching TV and I see a guy juking on a commercial. He's from Memphis.
Yes, he was a company dancer, 2008 through 2012, along with some other great company dancers that are doing great things as well. But yes, he is from Memphis. He learned the dance style at Jookin Academy, and then he went on to learn ballet as well. So with the two styles together, you get urban ballet. You get urban ballet. So yes, he's from Memphis, Tennessee, and he's blazing the world right now. He is blazing the world with this art form. And again, he's a product of UDIG, of that interdisciplinary model where he went through the entertainment, he went through the entrepreneurship, but he's Little Buck, man. He's such a unique talent, and I'm just honored to have helped him along with others to build this platform for him to become great. He was one of the 8,000 young people.
Wow, that's exciting. You know, hip hop gets a bad rap a lot of times, especially with my age generation. I happen to like a lot of hip hop just because I love all music. But you've taken the negative parts of hip hop and you've totally turned them around and turned it into something fantastic. And, you know, all the kids are listening to hip hop. That's what they listen to. My two grandsons are 12 and 10, and they listen to hip hop. When I hear some of that music they're listening to, my eyes get big, and I'm like, oh my goodness. So then when I take it and I think about how you're channeling that and turning it into something very positive, I'm just very, very impressed. I'm very excited. Also, y'all did a movie in Memphis. I don't know if that was your friend that did that or if you were involved with that. I believe you were because it was kind of interwoven with everything that I read about you. Can you elaborate a little bit about the award-winning movie that y'all did?
What was the title of the movie? We've done so many productions.
Let's see. It says Memphis Movement, and it says on here.
Oh, the documentary.
Yeah, Jookin was about to take off globally, it says.
Yeah, the Memphis Movement documentary. Yeah, absolutely. We won a hometown award in the Indie Film Festival. Basically, that documentary captured all of the inner workings of what it took to build this industry. So it shows all of the dynamics that we have to deal with in Memphis, from the violence, from the poverty, from the education statistics, from the crime, all of the elements that we have to really fight on a day-to-day basis, and how we overcame that, how we actually unified through the power of God, and was able to actually make something productive when they, you know, of course, media always paints the picture as though these great positive things are not happening. So the documentary really encapsulates that and shares our story in depth. And it's a very powerful story. We're looking to be in the Tribeca Film Festival, which is in New York. I think we're almost cleared to be in that, which is one of the biggest film festivals internationally. So yeah. And they can also, you guys can also go and check it out online at thedanceuniverse.com. And it's also on YouTube as well. So yeah, we've won a couple of awards actually. It was also in the film festival in California. I can't recall the name of that one. But we've won about 2 or 3 awards. It really resonates with young people, especially if you have any youth initiative for young people. You'll really be able to relate.
Well, that's wonderful. I did watch the movie, so but anyway, I watched the documentary. But anyway, so can you kind of tell us a little bit about what the future holds for you? What are you dreaming to do with Jookin Memphis? Are you expanding? Are you planning on expanding it? And I know you have a big faith, which means big dreams, big faith. So elaborate a little about what the future. What we're running out of time, so I want to elaborate on what the future is.
Wow. Well, so basically, we're going to build an industry for young people that we continue to develop and train. So, you know, we had to pose this one question. Okay, so once you have all of these dance skills, what can you do with these dance skills? So now, from launching a cooking and jooking restaurant where young people can be hired, whether they're performers or being a waiter or waitress. We're also looking to launch MJAM, which is Memphis Jookin Arts Museum, where more young people can be hired. And that's what we're looking to do, is create an industry where we can create jobs for young people. And that's really the main goal. Commercially, we're doing fine. Of course, we're going to do more movies. I mean, entertainment is pretty much the norm when it comes to any performing art. But now we want to kind of explore other sectors where we can build and provide more jobs for young people. So that's ultimately where we're going. And then, of course, we also have different moguls that are evolving. We have Daniel Price, which created a Memphis Jookin app that's online for free and that can be downloaded. And we also have we just have so many things that's taking place. From the book, different series of books, different workshops. We're also looking to launch a model much like Zumba, where once you become certified in Memphis Jookin, then you'll be able to host different workshops in your city. Actually, Nancy, we're working with a young man in Little Rock that's traveled to Memphis maybe well over 20, 30 times now, and he's just about mastered the dance style. So he'll be able to franchise in Little Rock and now generate revenue for himself, as well as pour into young people like we've done here in Memphis. So that's what the future holds. We're just going to branch out and keep expanding in different areas of the industry.
Wow. Oh, that's what I love to hear. I want to hear that franchising part and that kind of thing. So that really excites me because I can do a lot here from Little Rock. But anyway, this is WYTV, Shine Your Light Radio Ministry, and our special guest is Tariq Moore from Memphis Jookin, and I'm so excited to have him. We're going to wrap it up. We only got a few minutes left, Tariq, and I appreciate you so much. Could you just tell us how we can reach you and how people can, what your contact information is, and then we have to wrap it up, okay?
Yeah, certainly. You guys could go to www.mjurbanballet.com. All of the information is on there. If you would like to sponsor a dancer or if you would like to sponsor a dancer or become a donor, please feel free to give us a call. If you are an education system or school, please give us a call. We partner nationwide and internationally. So look forward to connecting with you guys. I really appreciate you, Nancy. Thank you guys so much.
Okay, Tariq, well, it's been a pleasure, and I'm going to interview you again as things start to happen with you and some of your dreams come true. Please stay in touch with me, and I'll keep following you because I want to do an update, in a couple of months and just see how things are going. But anyway, I thank you so much, and to WYTV7 in Charlotte, thank you so much for having the Shine Your Light Ministry radio show. And we are over and out. I thank you so much and have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Tariq.